are live on YouTube now. We are getting ready for the minutes. Give it, guys. So we are live for 20 minutes. We live for a class. We beginners for a class. How to do this program or we have to of that, right? If you are a beginner and you want to get started, just press my YouTube, join this live, and welcome you to teach you how to do with me. And next week, guess what? Where you can practice, take trade, and make money. Give me for free, not like you're not paying for anything. Give me. What's your strategy? Are you using strategy? And I use a lot of now. I'll be taking the start of our class. It's planning. I can't eat. So my wife came back. Like, I can't eat my class. Good day, guys. How you all doing? So we are live now. Let me remove this. Let me go straight to my comments. Yep. So let's wait for people to join the live. Let's hit enough views before we start up, because we can't just start with four viewers. We are live now. Maybe let me use sticker. Let me look for "we are live now" sticker so I can drop it on the Telegram channel. Oh my God, I can't find any sticker. Wow, okay, I found it. Okay, let's use this. Okay, let the numbers increase. Then, so if you guys on TikTok, if you want to partake on this class, go straight to my bio, hit the link on my bio, then go straight to my YouTube. Then you can stream the live with us if you are streaming from TikTok. Yeah. All right. Good evening, sir. I'm a beginner. I don't know how to go about it. Yeah, that's why you're on this live section. So this live section is going to teach you He's going to give you details about. It's just a full beginners live section on how to place trade, like I listed out. It's just how to place trade, how to set break even, because I get these common questions that I get a lot. How to set break even, because whenever I say set break even, many people don't know what is set break even. So it's just full beginners class on how to place trade, how to set break even, and how to set break even, and how to take partial profit. These are two common questions that I get. I don't know how to place trade, I don't know how to set break even, and I don't know how to take partial profit. So this live is for you on that. So if you're on TikTok, if you're watching from TikTok and you want to partake on this class, so head straight to my bio, then click on the link on the stream from my YouTube. That's how you stream. So guys, let's hit 100 100 viewers, then we'll start off the class, okay? Because I don't want to start and people will start bringing me back. So 100, we start up the class. So you guys, if you have questions you want to drop, you can drop your questions. I'll look into them, and while teaching, I will still answer them. TikTok, you guys will be having a divided attention because I'm only focused on YouTube. So if you're on TikTok, you can switch to YouTube to watch this live. All right. You can still learn why being on TikTok, but because I'm going to be streaming my charts, I will be showing my charts. So you can't see my charts while on TikTok. You can only see my charts when you're on my YouTube. All right. All right. So let the numbers increase. Then Dragon just walked in. Dragon, you don't distract me. I'm holding a class, okay? Don't distract me, okay? I'm holding a class. Don't be a distraction. So how much can I use to fund my account for a start? To fund your account for a start, you can use any amount you want. You can use 15, you can fund $15, but I think the list is just $15 or $12. So you can fund any amount you feel like you're willing to lose. One thing about funding is not about what your mentor tells you how much you should fund. The best is how much you personally can lose. If you can lose $15, that's fine. You can fund $15. If you can lose $20, that's fine. You can fund $20. So that's going to be our first. Okay, after I have explained what forex trading is all about, what MT5 is all about, and what forex broker is all about, then we'll head straight to trading psychology. We'll head straight to trading psychology plan for signal copiers. Trapper, go and sit down. Come and sit. Let me bring your own seat. Sorry. Come and sit. I'm in class. Sit with me, yeah? Sorry. Sit with me. Do. Good. Good evening, sir. The premium of this month closed early. Yeah, we closed. Now we want to stick on closing early because a lot of people complain they pay for a certain date. Let's say they paid for 19th of July and the channel is ending on 31st of July or 30th of July. You see, they will start complaining about that, and I don't want that anymore. So that's why I closed early. I closed around 12th or 13th of every month so that you can stay long in the channel and get what you the amount you paid, the worth of it. So the August premium channel is going to start from, I think, next week. Yeah, I will let you guys know on the free Telegram channel. So let's hit 100 viewers on YouTube. Yeah, this is the view. So we're on 45 viewers. If we hit 100 viewers, or I can carry along 50 viewers because I think people are not. Yeah, if we hit 100 viewers or 100 viewers at least, we'll start up the class. I won't wait for anybody. So if you're streaming from TikTok, you can switch to YouTube. The link is on my bio. Switch to YouTube and stream this class if you want to start trading and you don't know how to start trading. This is the common question that I get. I don't know how to start trading and I want to start trading. And again, I don't know how to set break even for people on my Telegram channel. I don't know how to set break even and I don't know how to take partial profit. So this live section is for you. So just switch to YouTube. The link is on my bio. Click on YouTube, click on the link tree, then click on YouTube to join this class. Once we hit 100 viewers, my class starts up. So I don't want to start along with 49 people. Then at the long run, people will now start getting confused. I don't know. I don't understand the class, and please, sir, can you take us back? I don't want that. So once we hit, and once it's 7:10, if we don't hit 100 views, we just start like that. All right. Oh God. All right. So once it's 7:10, I will start the class regardless. Good evening. I'm your biggest fan from Sokoto State. I followed you on Instagram, TikTok. I watch all your videos that you're posting. I want to be like if I grow up because you're motivating me. Nice. Boom gang for life. Clean your mouth. Thank you for that. I was eating shawarma before I joined this live stream. Good evening, sir. How can I understand trading markets and when to enter trade? That's why you're on this live. So stay tuned while we start. So okay, it's 7:10. So let's start up the class. So what we'll be treating first is what is Forex trading. What is Forex trading? So the foreign exchange market, commonly referred to as Forex or FX, is the global marketplace for trading of one nation currency for another. The Forex market is the largest and the most liquid market in the world, with trillions of dollars changing hands every day. So the Forex market is where one nation currency changing hand from one nation currency to another. Now, when you hear MT5, what is MT5? MT5 or MetaTrader 5 is a multi-asset trading platform by MetaQuote that allows trading forex, stocks, and futures. Like most online trading platforms, MT5 allows traders to view charts, stream live prices, and place orders with their broker. So you can use MT5 to place trade. You can use it to stream live prices. You can use MT5 to do what? Place orders with your broker. So you can use that for like place order. When I mean place order, buy stop, buy limit, buy stop. Those are orders you can use to place orders with your broker. So now, what is Forex broker? Forex broker is a financial service company that provides traders access to a trading platform for buying and selling foreign currencies. Forex is short form of foreign exchange. Transactions in the forex market are always between a pair and two different currencies. So now this is what forex broker is all about, MT5, and what forex market is all about. Now let's head straight to how to, okay, now let's head straight to, let me highlight it. Trading psychology for signal copiers. So this trading psychology is what helps you in, like, if you can respect it and keep your be disciplined about it as a signal copier. This is for signal copier. I have trading psychology for my students as a trader, but this one is for signal copiers. If you're a signal copier, you copy signal from any mentorship, any mentor or any signal group. So this trading psychology plan is for you. So and again, one thing about trading psychology plan, if you don't respect it, you will see that you keep losing and you keep making mistake in your trading career. So the best thing to do is to respect your plan and always follow it. Don't break it, because if you break it, that means you don't want to grow forward. To grow forward, you have to do what? Respect it. You have to be disciplined about it and always respect it. So first of all is understand the role of signal. First of all, my first plan is understand the role of signals. You are copying a signal. You are copying a signal. You are not controlling the signal. You are copying, not controlling. Your job is not to analyze. Your job is not to analyze, but to execute and follow instruction exactly. Don't tweak interest or exit or loss size. Stick to the plan. Don't twist entries, exit, or loss size. Always stick to the plan. Now, what does this mean? Now, when a signal is dropped in the group, and you miss the entry, maybe you woke up late, so maybe you woke up late and you missed the entry. Then because of FOMO, fear of losing out, you immediately start buying from any entry just to follow the trend, just to follow the signal, to make money with the signal. That's a mistake for you, because if that market goes against you, even if you use stop loss, your entry now, your entry and your stop loss, if you calculate it, maybe you don't even calculate it. If you calculate it, you might lose more than was your risk percentage on that trade. Maybe you are risking 1% or you are risking 2%. You see that while doing that, you don't even have the risk percentage. So now always follow this plan. By whenever you see a trade it has already moved, you can wait for another signal, or you wait for the signal to retest back to that entry before you enter that trade again. If you miss the entry, if the signal has already gone, hits all the whole TPs, you just leave that signal, wait for another setup or wait for another signal. Don't enter so that you can join and make money with that signal. It's not advisable, and I don't want you to do that. So always do what? Wait for entries, exit, and always use a perfect loss size. Stick to that loss size. Use a perfect loss size. Use a risk percentage. Always use a risk percentage. It's very, very important to use a risk percentage. Don't use more than your account capital. Always use a risk percentage, unless you want to flip. Or unless you have already planned out that, okay, this money that I'm depositing, I want to flip it and I want to use it to make any amount of money I want. That's just on you, but already have it in your mind that if that trade goes against you, you are going to lose your whole account. Already just have it in your mind that if that trade goes against you, you are going to lose all your whole account. So second on my list is what? Set realistic expectation. Always expect the worst from the market. Set realistic expectation. Losses will come, so will profit. Expect losing trades. Is the part of the game. Aim for the growth over time, not instant results. Listen again. Set realistic expectation. Losses will come, so will profit. Expect losing trades. It's part of the game. Aim for growth over time, not instant result. Now, a lot of people aim for instant results, whereby they want to use $10 to flip it. So I said that on my last live stream. You want to use $10 to make you want to use $10 to make $10,000 in one trade, or you want to use $1,000 to make $1 million in one trade. That's not growth. That's not growth. For me, it's not growth. Unless already you have planned out that, okay, if this trade goes against me, that you are going to lose that trade already, or unless you have planned out, like I said before, but know that that's gambling, not trading. Unless you want to flip, because me, I always flip. So I always flip, but when I flip, I know that that money that already I've planned out, that if that trade goes against me, I'm going to blow up my account, and which is flipping for me. So set realistic expectation. Losses will come, so will profits. Expect losing trade is the part of the game. So losing trade doesn't mean that you are not doing well, or your signal provider is not doing well, or the signal you are is not doing well, unless the results is bad. Every week you are always on constant losses, that every week you're constant losses, or every month you're constant losses. That's when you know that, okay, this signal group I am is really bad. But when you see results whereby your wins are the wins are always more than the losses, you should know that now, if you use proper risk management, and if you use proper risk percentage and trade, you will grow with that wins that are more than the losses. So losses doesn't define that the signal group you are in is very bad. Is only if the signal group that you are in is like their losses is more than their profits. The losses is more than the winning. If losses are more than the winning, that means it's bad. But if winnings are more than the losses, that means it's very good. So realistic set realistic expectation. Losses will come, so will profits. Expect losing trades is part of the game. Aim for the growth over time, not instant results. Now, third on my list is manage your emotions. Manage your emotions. Don't chase losses. Don't get greedy after profits. Manage your emotions. Manage your emotions. Don't chase losses. Don't chase losses. Don't get greedy after profit. Avoid trading after a loss. Avoid revenge trading after a loss. Don't increase loss size out of excitement. Now, this is I said this on my last live stream. I said this on my last live stream about what you are in person reflects in trading. Who you are in person reflects in trading. It always reflects. So to be like last time I was on live stream, I said that who you are in person always reflects in trading. So for you to be a better trader, you have to be a better person. For you to be a better trader, you have to be a better person. You have to be self-disciplined. You must be a good person. That one is very, very important. You must be a good person. You listen. You are not greedy, and you are not selfish in the market. So, and again, if you are someone that is greedy, it will show you in the market. This forex market you see is not just about. It's not about the business, about making profit or making money. This forex market will humble you. It will really, really humble you. It will set you apart. It will first of all break you down, now divide you into pieces. If you are someone that learns, it will take you up. But if you are someone that doesn't learn, you will quit and stop trading. But if you are someone that learns, it will take you up by it will now start giving you lessons on its own. Now you will learn how to be self-disciplined. You will learn how to not to be greedy, and you also learn how to follow and respect your strategy. This one is for people that are trading for themselves. You will learn how to follow and respect your strategy. So manage your emotions. Don't chase losses. Don't get greedy after profit. Avoid revenge trading after a loss. Don't increase loss size out of excitement. Now, again, I said this on my last live stream. Always be norm in the market. It's very, very important to be norm in the market. Now, this one works best for me. It works perfect for me. I'm always norm in the market. Whenever I lose a trade, I don't feel anything. In Igbo, we say obi okute. In Igbo, we say obi okute. So I will answer questions because I'm seeing a lot of questions. But when I'm done with this plan, I'll check the questions and I will answer them before we move ahead. Now, be numb in the market. Why do I say you should be numb in the market? When you take losses, just be numb. Just see it as that's one of the things you see in the market. Yes, your plan didn't work out, which is normal. Not that your plans doesn't work out. Your plans work out, but this one didn't work out, which is still normal. So you do what? You wait for your next setup. You take the trade. You make profits. That's it. Don't feel anything, even when you make profit. Don't be too excited, because when you are too excited, you get too confident. And when you're too confident, that's where you start making mistakes. Now, what do I mean by you start making mistakes? You can start increasing your lot size. You think that you are now over the market. You are now one of the market maker. You want to increase your lot size. You want to make the whole money. Now, you see, you might lose it all. You might lose it all. So manage your emotions. Don't chase losses. Don't get greedy after profit. Avoid revenge trading after a loss. Don't increase your loss size out of excitement. Avoid revenge trading. Just take one trade. Maybe, okay, your trading plan, maybe you want to take 2 trades a day. You lost first trade, second trade you lost. That's okay. Don't trade again. And always trade based on confirmation. Don't just trade anyhow. You want anything you see in the market, the candle is turning red, you start selling. The candle is turning green, you start buying. You just wait for right setup before you enter your trade. So me personally, before I was trading like 5 to 3 times, I'd be 5 to 6 times, or 5 to 8 times, or 3 to 5 times a day. But now I've changed my trading plan. If you are in my group, you will notice both my premium and my free Telegram channel. Before, I used to trade every fucking time, but now I've changed my trading plan. Now I only trade 2 setup a day, sometimes once in a day. In a week, I can trade 4 times in a week or 3 times in a week, based on I want to minimize the way I take trade and only take a calculated and confirmed setup before I can place a trade. Now, let's move to the next plan. Now, I've given you plan 1, plan 2, and plan 3. Now, let's move to I hope you guys are taking note of this. Now, next one is stick to a fixed risk plan. Like I said before, I've already said this, but I'm going to repeat myself. Stick to a fixed risk plan. Stick to a fixed risk plan. Choose a comfortable lot size and risk percentage, and never change it midweek. Example, use 0.01 for every $100, whatever the signal provider recommend. Now, like, what do I mean here? Stick to a fixed risk plan. Like I told you before, if you are using this lot size, now let's say now you're on a $100 account, you want to be risking 1% of your $100 account, and 1% of $100 is $1. So if you are using $1 to trade, you stick to it. You don't switch lot sizes. You don't switch from 0.01, you now move to 0.05. You don't switch from 0.05, you move to 0.1. Don't switch lot sizes. Always stick to one lot size. Don't be overconfident, whereby you are now overexcited. Like I told you on my plan 3, manage your emotions. You are now overexcited. Now you start switching your lot size. You now start moving your lot size from 0.01. Now you switch to 0.02. You don't do that. Always use one particular lot size and risk percentage. If you have a $1,000 account and you want to be risking 10%, and that's what you are comfortable losing, if that's what you are comfortable losing, not what someone else told you, or someone in the room told you that, okay, no, use this. Don't do that. Use what you personally, how much you can afford to lose. Use what you can afford to lose. If you can lose $10, that's fine. If you can lose $1, that's fine. If you can lose $5, it's still fine. It's just based on you. So stick to one loss size and stick to one risk percentage. If you are risking 5% of your account capital in every trade, stick to that 5%. Don't stop moving. Don't move from 5% to 10%, then 10% to 15%. Then you draw back to 5%. Don't do that. One day you might use that to blow up your account. So stick to, if you want to move forward in trading, these plans that I'm giving you, they are the best plans you use. So you stick to one risk percentage so that in case the trade goes bad, you just lose that certain amount. If the next trade goes well, you recover your last loss. When you stick to one plan, not when you use this loss size, the next trade you double your loss size. Don't do that. Stick to one risk percentage. Now, next on my list is log every trade. Log every trade, like jot every trade. Keep a mini jotter or a mini journal. Write down your entry, your exit, your results, and your emotion. Now you can draw a mini trading journal whereby you write your entry, your exit, your results, and your emotions. Now your entry, where you entered from, your exit, where you exit from, your results. If the trade went well, you write it. If the trade went bad, you still write it. Now your emotion, why on that trade? Are you feeling confused? Are you feeling bad, or you are afraid, you are scared, you are confident? Anyhow you are feeling, based on your feelings, anyhow your emotions is telling you, when after that trade you jot it down so you can monitor your emotions while being on trade, and it will help you in growing. You can monitor your emotions while being on trade. It will help you in growing, so that next time if you enter a trade, you see that, okay, my last emotions was not nice. I would like to manage it very well, whereby, okay, now I'm going to use a proper risk management. I'm going to use a proper loss size. I'm going to enter this trade from my entries from where I was asked to entry, and I'm going to exist from where I was asked to exist from. And my emotions while being on that trade, if I was confident, or if I was afraid, or if I didn't trust that trade. So anyhow, any emotions you were feeling, based on you, not me, you write it down so that in future it can help you in growing. I hope you get that. So next on my list is follow instruction without panic. Follow instruction without panic. Follow instruction without panic. Trust the provider, especially in drawdown. Trust the provider, especially in drawdown. So now it's based on your signal provider. Now, if you're my Boom Gang community, which is on Telegram, and you have seen my results so far, that's why I post my weekly report, and you've seen my report so far. So if you believe that, oh, this guy, you can trust him, you can trust this trader, then you have to follow me without panic. And why following me? Don't follow me blindly. Don't just follow me blindly. And what do I mean? Don't over risk. Don't, because of, okay, I trust this guy knows how to trade, I'm going to use a good lot size to trade. You follow that's why you need to have a trading plan. You follow your risk percentage, how much you are risking per trade, and always stick to that lot size, so that if that trade goes bad, you will not lose your account, or you will not blow up your account. You can still have an account to trade with. Not because of you trust this guy, you see what he does online, you see how much he flips online, so I have to follow him blindly. No, you follow your risk plan, and you trade with your risk percentage and what your loss size, a particular loss size you are using for that risk percentage. Okay, follow instructions without panic. Trust the provider, especially in drawdown. Don't close trades too early out of fear. Now, again, don't close trade early out of fear. I have so many people on my Telegram channel. Once the trade hits TP1, It's okay if you close on TP1 or if you close on TP2, but not when trade moves 10 pips. You immediately closed it, then the trade you enter again. You don't do that. Don't enter trade with fear. You can once you can do when you enter a trade, once you have said you have already calculated how much you are going to lose on that trade, you have already calculated it and you have already set your stop loss and your take profit. A take profit that you know that okay, this is what I want to make in this market, not what 100 pips of 150 or 200 pips you see that they dropped on the signal group. You can decide to choose TP1, which is 30 pips. Any amount you choose to make in the market, calculate it first before entering the trade. Then if you see that that's okay with you, you can just enter the trade. Already you have already set your stop loss that if that trade goes against you, that you are going to lose that certain amount. Then you can close your phone, you can watch movie, you can read, you can go for a walk, you can take your girlfriend out, you can take your husband, you can take your wife out, you can do anything you want. Then any like few minutes or few hours later, you can go and check on that trade. If that trade hits TP, or you turn up your notification on in case you were asked to close the trade, you close the trade. But if you are not asked to close the trade, you just wait. But checking the trade every seconds will mess up with your emotions. You now start making you will start making what will I say? You will start making wrong decision by closing the trade early and entering the trade again, and now you lose all your whole trade. So avoid doing that so that you can be profitable. All right. So 7 on my list is avoid over monitoring. Okay, I just explained that now. Avoid over monitoring. Check the trade at intervals, not every seconds. Check the trade at intervals, not every seconds. Constant screen watching increases anxiety and leads to emotional decision, like what I just explained now. So avoid over monitoring the trade. Use a detachment routine. Use a detachment routine after a trade is placed. Now, like I've already explained this too. After a trade is placed, do something else. Go for a walk, listen to music, read. Avoid obsessive over the chart. Don't always check the chart. Don't every second you check the chart to know how the trade is going. That will mess up your trading decision. You want to close the trade early, or you want to over now start increasing your lot size to make more money. Don't do that. So whenever you place a trade, you just leave the chart. You go and do something else. Don't check it every second. Whenever you place a trade, just leave the chart. Just always, before you place a trade, always set a stop loss and set a take profit. Then use a proper risk management, whereby if the trade goes bad, you are not going to lose all your whole account. You just lose that certain amount you have already calculated that you are going to lose. Do you understand that? So you can check the charts. You can check whenever you place a trade. You can check them out. You can check it out maybe in an hour. You check. You see that the trade hasn't hit any TP, or it has already hit. Then that's it. But if it haven't hit, you just check. Then you lock up your phone again and continue what you are doing. But checking it every second is not advisable. Or 30 minutes, you can check on 30 minutes. You can check on 15 minutes, because we have 15 minutes time frame. We have 30 minutes time frame. We have 1 hour time frame. So you can use 15 minutes to check the chart. If the trade is going well, then okay. If the trade is not going well, which is still okay, you just close up your phone and continue with what you're doing. Now, 9 on my list is celebrate process, not just profit. Always celebrate process, not just profit. Did you follow the instruction? Then you are winning. So if you are following instruction, that means you are winning. Celebrate process, not just profit. Don't celebrate profit that you made profit. Celebrate that you are following the instruction very well. You are entering exact place they asked you to enter. You're exiting from the exact place you are asked to exit, and you are using proper risk management. You are not over trading. You are using proper risk management. That means you are following the instruction. So I'm going to share this on my free Telegram channel. This routine, I'm going to share it on my free Telegram channel, which everybody can learn from. So now 10 on my list is weekly review and reset. Weekly review and reset. Every weekend, review your wins and your losses, reflect on emotional reaction, and adjust your mindset for the new week. Now, every new week, every weekend, you check, did I do well based on, now remember your log every trade. Now you check on your log that, okay, this week I did well. I was not panicking. I was trading well with confidence. I was using proper risk management, and I made profits more than my losses. That's a good week. Not just that, okay, you made profits, that's, you are entering from exact point, you're entering from exact entering point, and you're exiting from exact exit point. That means you are doing well. That means you are doing well. So I will share this trading psychology plan for signal copiers on my Telegram channel, my free Telegram channel, so you guys can watch and use it, and always follow it. Don't miss it. When you miss it, that means you are not doing well and you are not growing. If you are a signal copier, you are not doing well. You feel me? So now let's head straight to how to place trade. So now I will be treating how to place trade. Now, first of all, I promise I'm going to answer some questions. So if you have any questions, you can share it now. So if you're on TikTok and you are streaming me and you want to learn, you want to partake on this class, so head straight to my bio, click on the link on my bio, and hit you can watch the live stream on my YouTube. So this live is streaming on my YouTube, so you can watch the live stream on my YouTube. So now question time, so you guys can ask questions. Which app is the best? Which app is the best to trade? Which app? You should have your MetaTrader 5, and you should follow the link on my free Telegram channel and create an account, a broker account, and link it. So this class is, if you don't know how to trade, I'm going to show you how to trade using your MT5. After hitting TP1, how do we fix entry for TP2? Okay, let me answer this first. So I just answered which app to start trading with. So if you are the app you should start trading with, the link will be shared to my Telegram channel. Let me share it real quick. So you can click on the link, then you download your MT5 and create a broker using this link. Then you start trading. All right. So after hitting TP1, how do we fix entry for TP2? No, you don't do that. So not after hitting TP1, how do you fix entry for TP2? Now, when you are on your entry point, when you are opening a position, you don't just open one position. Now, overall, you calculate the lot size you are using. If overall, like now, your risk percentage can be 5%. Now, let me use, for example, you guys can see my screen, right? You guys can see my chart, right? Now, let me use, for example, now I'm using $100. No, because it's going to be, I'm using, let's use $1,000. I'm using $1,000. Because if I'm using $100, I'm only taking trade for TP1. Let me just use the $100. Now, if you want to use $100 and take trade, and you want to take like TP1, TP2, TP3, that means you have to increase your risk percentage. You have to use like 10%, or you have to, yeah, 10%. You have to use max 10% of your $100 account. So that means you are risking $10 per trade. Now let's use we are risking $10 per trade. And our stop loss is 60 pips. Let's use 50 pips. Our stop loss is 50 pips. Now, if you calculate 50 pips and you're risking $10, so you'll be getting, your lot size should be, let's try with 0.01. Let's start with 0.01 times 50. This is how you calculate your lot size. How I'm calculating my lot size, that's how you calculate your lot size. So I'm going to answer everyone, so everyone should hold. Now this is how you calculate your lot size. 0.01 times 50 will be giving you 0.5, which is $5. So if your calculator is giving you 0.5, that's $5. If it is giving you 5, that's $50. If it is giving you 50, that's $500. So 0.5, which is $5. Now you check 0.02 times 50 will be giving you 1, which is $10. So your lot size should be 0.02. So if you are using 0.02 to trade, you can decide to use TP1 or TP2, or you can only target TP3 with 0.02, or you can target TP2 and TP3 with 0.01. Now look at what you do. You divide the 0.02 into 2. Now you divide it to 0.01, 0.01. Now 0.01, you target TP2 with 0.01, and you target TP3 with 0.01, which means you are targeting 60 to 100 pips. Your TP1 is going to be 60 pips and your TP2 is going to be 100 pips. If the trade is 100 pips max. So if you're targeting TP1 or TP2, which is my 30 pips, if you're targeting 30 pips to 60 pips, that means your 0.01 is going to be for TP1 and 0.01 is going to be for TP2. So you are using 0.02. Are you seeing that you're still using the same lot size? Not when you calculate your lot size to be 0.02 and you want to use TP1 and TP2, you now start using 0.02 for TP1 and 0.02 for TP2. That means you're using total of 0.04. If that trade goes against you, you lose more than $10. Do you understand that? So I use this for an example for you. Can I start up with $23? Yes, you can start up with $23. You can start up with $20, $10, $5, $15, depending on how much you want to risk. But you need to start with a reasonable capital, which means you can take trade by risk percentage. Because if you start with $23, that means you are going to be risking $10 per trade or $5, depending on how many TPs you want to take. If you want to take 1 TP, you can use $5, you can use $3, you can use $6. It's depending on your TP1. And your TP2, if you want to take 2 trade, which is per trade, you want to take TP1 and TP2, that means you're opening 2 positions. That means you have to risk like $10 per trade. Hope we can save or download this if the live ends. Yes, the live will be on my YouTube. You can still go and watch it after this live stream. You can go back to my YouTube and watch this live stream. So if you have $42, can you still open? So if you have $42, can you still open 10 pips? I don't understand your question. If you have $42, you can open with $10, yes, but 10 pips, I don't understand it. If you have $42, can you still open with $10? Yes, but if 10 pips, I don't understand your question. After hitting TP1, how do I place entry for? I just explained that to you. I don't know how to trade, sir. The link on my free Telegram channel can explain to you how you can take trade, but beyond this live, I'm still going to show how to place trade using your MT5 and how to set break even and take partial profits. Then we end the live. So I'm so interested in it. I want to learn, sir, please, like, how can I start? So use the link on my free Telegram channel, watch my beginners class. That's how you start up. And I'm still going to show how to place trade and how to set break even. But for you to start up as a full beginner, the link is on my free Telegram channel. Every link, I just posted it now again. You can use the link, create an account with a broker, then use my beginners class on YouTube. You can watch how to take trade and how to how to apply good risk management. How can I join your VIP group? You have to wait for August premium channel to start up, then you can join. We that are using a $10 account, how do we use it? If you are using a $10 account, you have to withdraw it and use the money and do something for yourself, or you risk the whole $10, or you risk $5, or $6, $4 based on one trade. You can use 0.01 for $10, and if the stop loss is 50 pips, you reduce it to 30 pips so that you will not lose your whole account. You have to adjust the stop loss so that it will be on 30 pips. You don't lose your whole account. But my advice is what? Withdraw the money and find something and go and do for yourself. Eat or buy food, because you need a good capital to start trading. Nobody want you say if you use $1 start trading. You can use any amount, but you have to use a reasonable capital and risk percentage, but risk with what you can afford to lose. That's just the thing. How can I join your VIP groups? My VIP group will be starting up next week for August VIP, but for July has closed. My July premium channel has closed. The August subscription will be starting up by next week, so it will be announced on the free Telegram channel. Thank you, sir. You're welcome. What time frame? 4 hours, 1 hour? Do you? That question is not for this class. Can one join your VIP group with less than $50? Yes, you can, but know that what you are risking, your capital is low and you need a good capital, but you can use that, but you have to trade carefully and use proper risk management with that kind of account. How do I set break even? Yes, we'll get to that. Please, sir, can one start trading with, I don't know that. Can you tell us pips in the stop loss so we can know what to lose? That video is on my YouTube. You can watch. I'm only here to show you how to place trade, and I have up to 800K to start. Sir. All right. So let's start up with how to place trade. So we have two ways to place trade. We have two methods way to place trade. We have the instant trading and the market executional way to place trade. So now, if you are using your MT5, you can open your MT5. Open your MT5. I'm going to be showing you now how to place trade using your MT5. And also with my chart, I will show you how to set break even and how to take partial profits using your MT5. Now, open your MT5. On your MT5, click on chart. Now let me screenshot this and send it to this live stream. So I will circulate for you. Good. This is what I'll have to do. Yep. Good. Okay. Okay, I think this is it. Yes. Good. You all can see my screen, right? Can you guys see my screen? Now, this is how you place trade using the normal. You can place trade using the normal, the instant trading, which I normally use. You can see the M1, the plus sign, the F, and this 2. Now, the last one by your right, the last by your right at the top side, the one on your right, you can, if you click on it, it will be showing you buy and sell. Have you clicked on it? Have you all clicked on it? So it will be showing you buy and sell. You can't see my screen because you are streaming on TikTok. To stream on YouTube, to watch, to view my charts and understand what we are doing, I told you earlier you have to switch to my YouTube. The link is on my bio. Click on the link on my bio, click on Linktree, and click on YouTube. That's how you switch over to my YouTube, and you can stream on my YouTube so you can view what we are doing, because I'm already projecting what I'm doing on my YouTube. Now, if it is showing you sell and buy, at the middle, you can clean. Now the market is closed. If you are trading on gold, the market is closed now. So at the middle, that's where you input your lot size. At the middle of the sell and buy, that's where you input your lot size, where it shows volume. At the middle, it shows, if you clean the numbers, or it will be showing you volume. So volume is your lot size. That's where you input your lot size. So you can use 0.1 or any lot size you have already calculated you want to use. So that is first way to place a trade. This is how I normally place my trade. So now, second way, as a copy and paste trader, for me, this is how I place trade, because I am the one analyzing and I'm the one placing the trade. But for you as a copy and paste trader, this is how you place trade. Now let me show you. Now I'm going to project it now. Let me share it to this screen. I'm coming. All right, so you all can see my screen, right? You all can see my screen, right? If you can see my screen, kindly type yes. So I'll be ending the live on TikTok now. So if you want to stream what I'm doing on YouTube, so hit straight to the link on my bio and click on YouTube and join this live. All right, guys. Bye. One love. Let me concentrate on YouTube. All right. So now, if you can see my screen, then so if you're not in Nigeria and you are in UK or US, any country, try and download. You can download a VPN app. You can download a VPN app that allows you to that allows your IP to be in Nigeria or Ghana, anywhere. So go to your app store, download a VPN, then switch your IP from from any location you are to any African country, maybe Nigeria or Ghana, anyone. Then you can now go click the link on my free Telegram channel, the broker account that I dropped. You can click on it, then you can use that in creating account, because if you're in UK, it will not allow you to create account. But if you use that VPN and click on the link, it will allow you, because your IP now will be showing Nigeria, so they can allow you to create an account. So you can do that and create an account. So if you can see my screen, you see the plus sign at the top of the balance. That plus sign, you can click on it. That plus sign is where you click. If you click on the plus sign, it will bring out market execution. Let me share that to my screen right now. Hold on, guys. I'm sharing that to the screen. All right. Now it will bring out this. Now, once you click on that plus sign, this is what it will be showing you: market execution. This is what you use. Now, market execution. Now, if you see any signal, if signal is dropped on the free Telegram channel, or if you're on the premium channel, anyone already, if you're on free Telegram channel, if the signal is dropped, once the signal is dropped, you will see where I drop SL. You see SL, you see take profit. You see TP and take profit. TP is take profit. So you input the take profit you want here. You input the numbers, you set the numbers. Now, stop loss, you add the numbers, you set the numbers for stop loss. Then you add it where you're showing 0.01. 0.01, that's where you input the loss size you want to use. So 0.01, you can change it to your loss size, the loss size you want to be using. Stop loss, you input the stop loss. Then take profit, you input the take profit. But if you are using this, can you guys hear me? What's the best VPN to download? You can download any VPN. Any VPN is fine. You can use any VPN. And can you guys hear me? I hope you all can hear me, right? Yeah, so any VPN can work. You can use any VPN of your own choice, but you can use any VPN. Once you download the VPN, you set your location where you want. But use the VPN. You can use your Safira. You can ask Google what VPN can connect you to any African country. So you can ask Google of any VPN that can connect you to African country. Google will recommend VPN for you. Then you can use that you can download it and use it to connect to have any African country. Then use the link on my free Telegram channel. Click on the link and create account. Then following it up. If you don't know how to create the account, you can watch my beginners class on YouTube. You can watch the beginners class on YouTube on how to create account. You create your account, then sign in your account to your MT5 and start placing your trade like what I'm showing you now. So now let me show you, if you are using this method, if you are placing trade with this method, now I'm projecting this. If you are placing trade with this method, which is the best and fast way to place trade, once you see that the price is like, now you can see price is at 3350. Now I dropped entry point 3350. Now I'm going to this is how you place trade using this method. If price is at 3350 and the entry point is at 3350, if the entry is, now you can see buy now. Let me use example. Let me go to any trade that I dropped on the free Telegram channel. So now you will see entry point 33 something or 3350, 33, any 33 number or any number that I input. Now, if the price is at this number, now how I'm doing this, I'm on chart. You click on chart. You click on chart. Once you click on chart, then you'll be streaming live prices. This is how you stream live prices. Now, if price is at 3340, you can click on this this logo that I told you guys to click on. Now let me click on it and project it. Let me use my phone and click on it and project it here so that you guys can see you guys can understand what I mean. Now, okay, this is it. Now, once you click on the last one at your right hand, you will see sell and buy. Please, if you have clicked on it, let me know. You will see sell and buy. At the middle, you set your loss size. At the middle of the sell and buy, you set your loss size. Now, if the entry point is, if it is a buy, the entry point is 3350. We can hear you now. Okay, good. If it is a buy and the entry point is 3350, you click on buy. Then first of all, set your loss size. So if your general loss size is 0.02 and you're targeting TP1 and TP2, you set your you first of all click on 0.01, which is your TP1. Then you click on buy. If price is at this 3350, you click on buy and click on another buy again, which is 2 times. Now you have 2 positions open. Now once the 2 positions are open, now you click on trade at where you see your balance. That's where you click on trade, where you see your balance. Now let me show you, for example, what I mean. Now this is my balance and this is a position that I'm running. Now you can see I've been holding this trade for when price is at 32. I've been holding this trade since when price is still at 3290. So I'm going to share it on the screen right now. I'm going to share it right now on the screen. You guys can see my screen, right? Now, once you open that 2 position, you'll be seeing these 2 positions. You'll see 2 positions are open when you click on buy. Now, once the positions are open, you can click on here. You can click on modify position. Now, let me show you what I mean. You click on modify position. Once you click on modify position, I'm going to share it on the screen right now. You hold any of the trade. You want to set stop loss and take profit. This is how you use this instant trading to set stop loss and take profit. Now, this is what you do. I'm sharing it on the screen right now. Okay. Good. Now, once you hold any position that you're currently on, you will now enter the stop loss. Now you go back to the channel. Now, this is when, first of all, when I drop entry points, I'll first of all say, go buy now or go sell now, good buy now or go sell now. I'll drop the entry points first. I'll drop the entry points, maybe 3340, 3350, 33, any number I tell you to enter from. Then once you see that notification, go buy now. You can just go and do this instant opening of position. you just, if it is sell, you first of all remember, already have in mind how your loss size. And remember, I'm always using 60 pips stop loss. So I use this 60 pips stop loss. So already you have it in mind that, okay, with 60 pips stop loss, that, okay, I'm going to risk, okay, let's say you are risking with 0.02. Now let me show you what I mean. 0.02 times 60 will be giving you $12. That means you are risking $12. So if you are opening with, I'm just using this for example. If you're opening with 2 position, you just open with 0.01 for your first position. You sell instantly with 0.01, or buy. If I say buy, you buy instantly. If I say sell, you sell instantly. You open with the first one, open first 0.01, then you click it again, open second 0.01, then you move to your trade where your balance is showing, then you hold the trade that you just opened. Now that is when you start setting your stop loss and you start setting your take profit. You now start inputting the stop loss. Once I drop the whole take profit and the stop loss, you now start entering the stop loss and the take profit so that you will not miss the entry. This is how you don't miss the entry. So that you will not miss the entry, you start entering the stop loss, you start entering the take profit. If the trade has already moved, you wait for trade to retest back to your entry before you enter the trade. So this is how you set the stop loss and you set the take profit. I hope it's clear now, right? Before we move over to set break even, second on our list is set break even. If you have any question, you can drop it based on this lesson. If you have any question based on this lesson, you can drop it so I can show you guys how to set break even, and take partial profit. You can end the class. Let me go and eat. I'm hungry. Any question, drop your questions based on this class. Shoot your question, please. Guys, I'm waiting. How to calculate stop loss? What is it? Stop loss? You mean stop loss? How to calculate stop loss? Now the video is on my YouTube, risk management. Go and watch my risk management video to understand how to calculate your stop loss. It's not for this class. This class is just to show you how to place trade, set break even, and what Forex is all about. What Forex is all about: set break even, take partial profit, and how to place trade. If you want to learn how to calculate your stop loss, the video is on my YouTube on risk management. Watch my risk management video. That's how you set stop loss. Please, I haven't understand something. So if I could trade with $23, am I supposed to have doubt in my mind because I'm scared? If you are to trade with $23 and you are scared, that means you are not willing to lose that $23. If you are willing to lose that $23, you shouldn't be scared. Money you are supposed to be using to trade is money that you know that, like me, for example, money that I know that if I dash it this person, I will not feel anything. That's the money that I can use in trading. That's why you see me, I can fund $100, $60, $200, $500 and risk it all because I know that I can afford to lose it. I can dash it someone and my feelings will not be attached. That's the money you use in trading. You don't use money that you know that you want to use it for something, or it's very important to you, or if you lose it, it's going to really affect you. Maybe you want to use it and buy food or feed your family or do this or that. Don't use that kind of money to trade. Wait till you have. Trading should be a job that you have your main job. For if you're a copy and paste trader, you have a main job, then you are using your main job. Now if you're earning 100,000 a month, you can remove 30,000 and trade. Don't fund more than that 30,000 or 20,000. Any amount, not me telling you, any amount you are willing to lose by yourself, that's the kind of money you risk in trading. You don't risk with what you know that you cannot afford to lose. I hope you get it now. Can it be modified only if you have placed trade? Yes, it can only modify when you have already placed trade. You don't modify trade when you don't have any position running. You only modify position when you have placed trade and the trade is running. So you go back and set. Why you modify it is to go and set your stop loss and your take profit, so that if the trade goes against you, you will not blow up your account. So you have to set stop loss. What is stop loss? Stop loss is there to help you in your losing position. You can lose a certain amount of money when you have already calculated it. Take profit is still a target, whereby if the market gets to your target, you will earn a certain amount of money. You will not earn more than, or the trade will reverse and hit your stop loss, or you start losing again. You feel me? Do you think we can pass Profem account using Signal? I think so. You can use my Signal and pass Profem account, but I don't advise Profem account. I think so, yeah. Do you mean we should adjust the stop loss or just inputs exact from the Signal? No, I don't mean you should adjust the stop loss. I mean you should input the exact from the Signal, whereby this, if what I explained earlier was, if you see me drop a trade and you see gold buy now from 3330 or 3340 or any number, you immediately go to your chart and start hitting your instant way of trading. You can instantly take the trade with what I showed you. Then once, if the entry is still at that exact number, you enter from there. Then you go back to trade where your positions are running. Then you adjust them. That's where you modify the position to input the stop loss, which I will drop on the Telegram, to input the stop loss, and you input the take profit that you want. That's it. I want to learn how to break even for someone trading with $100. Yes, it's okay opening more than one position, but you have to calculate how much you are to lose if the whole position goes against you. Can we also set SL and TP from the chart? No, you don't set SL and TP. You can set SL. Yes, you can set SL and TP from the chart by once you click on that position, because there will be a line. If that's too many stress for you, which you have to be drawing to you get that exact line or exact number. So the best way is just to go to your trade, the position that is running, you just click on it, then click on modify position, input the stop loss and take profit. But for you to set SL and TP for the chart, yes, you can do that, but it's a stress, which means you have to click the line and click on SL. You will now start drawing the line to where your stop loss is, and take profit, you draw the line, you hold the line and draw it to where your take profit is, which is stress for me. You feel me? In a situation, you give a signal and you trade it with 600 and one of your students traded it with $12. Do you think the stop loss should be this? Yes. If you are trading with $12 and your $12 is your risk percentage, if $12 is your risk percentage, yes, you can take that trade. But if $12 is your capital, you have to open with one position. Me, I'm opening with $600 risk percentage, or risk percentage, or I'm risking $100 per trade. It's different from you that is risking $12. If you are risking the whole $12, you can open two positions. But if you are risking with maybe $2, $5, or $6, that means you're opening with one position. So you have to calculate. That's why you have to calculate what you are risking before trading. Don't risk based on what you see me risking with. You feel me? Because if you risk what I'm risking, you will blow up your account. Going to modify trade means you don't believe your provider, right? No, it doesn't mean like that. But going to modify trade is to modify and input. Like now, you can see that there is no stop loss or take profit that is set here. Once you open a position, there will not be, if you use that instant way to open a position, there will not be a stop loss and there will not be a take profit number set here until you input them. So when you open a position, you go to this modify position, state the stop loss, state the take profit, you leave the chart. That's what I mean. Please, is there a particular reason why you don't advise on prop firm accounts? I don't just advise it. I don't doesn't mean that I don't tell you you can't use it. It's not me. This is me for you. I only advise what I do, and I have not used Profem account before, and I feel like Profem is not gonna help me because I can grow my small account, my small dollar to a big dollar, a big account. You all have seen me done that. I can still grow big account to more bigger account. I can do that. But Profem, you have to buy accounts. Sometimes some of them are scam and all of that. So mostly I don't advise it for my students. I prefer you grow your small account to a big account, or you grow. I don't know. It's based on you, not on me. So it's just my advice out here. In a situation you give a signal, I think I've answered that. What if the entry point shifts? Should I still enter from the signal? No, you have to wait. If the entry point shifts, if the number is 3350 and it's now 3351 on your chart, you do what? You wait for price to retest back to 3350, then you enter from there. That's why once you see a signal is dropped, you rush immediately and enter the chart. If the number is still on that number, you enter it. If it's not on that number, you wait for price to retest back to that number, then you enter from there. What advice will you give a newbie who wants to start Forex? My advice is to follow this trading psychology plan for signal copiers. Always follow a trading psychology plan, and always use money you can afford to lose, and master risk management before even mastering anything. Master risk management first so that it can help you to maximize your losses and help you in winning. All right. So that's my advice. Do you think starting with prop firm is okay? A lot of people say it's fine to start with. A lot of people, but I'm not a lot of people. I'm me. I always, yes, to people it's helpful. You can use that to grow capital and all. But for me, I always tell my students, I prefer you growing your small capital to big capital, because some prop firm are scam, some are not scam. I'm not saying all are scam. Some are scam, some are not scam. But I advise my students to do what? Grow your small capital so that in the future you can grow any amount you want, not using prop firm. Okay. So let's continue on our class. So next on my list is how to do what? Set break even. I've shown you guys how to place trade, how to set break even, how to set BA. This is very, very important. This one is very important. Now on my charts, I'm going to use my charts to show you this. So I'm going to use my chart. So what if price didn't return to the entry point? That means you wait for the next setup. Don't enter the trade. Just wait for the next setup. That's my advice. Please, is the highest lot size, which is a person with $30 or $50 accounts can use? What is the highest? Please, what is the highest lot size which a person? Go and watch my risk management video. You can understand that question, because I cannot advise you on what lot size you should use, because I'm not the one trading it, and I'm not the one that my emotions can kick in. So it's you versus your account. So it's based on how much you personally can afford to lose in a particular trade. So if you have a $50 or $30 account, so you should learn how to calculate your lot size so that you can decide on how much you personally can afford to lose on a particular trade. So when you watch it and understand it, now you should now know how much you can personally lose on a particular trade. Because don't listen to anybody's advice. Always use a risk percentage. That's the best advice you should give yourself. Follow the trading plan, use a risk percentage, and use a proper risk management that you know that your emotions will not kick in when while being on trade. Not me advising you, because I see now you're saying $30 or $50. I can tell you to risk half of it or all of it, or I can tell you to risk 1% of it, which you will not be okay with, or high of it, which you will not be okay with. So it's best you learn how to calculate it. Then you now know how much you can risk per trade. Sir, please, what keeps you going in the market when you started trading? What keeps me going in the market is because I have passion in trading. I've been trading since when I was a kid, but not forex trading though. So let's open that story. I've been trading since when I was a kid. I started with I was schooling in a government. Okay, I was schooling in a private school, but my junior brother and my elder brother was schooling in a government school. So I normally go to that time. That's like 20 2005 2006. Like I can't remember. I can't even remember. Like back then, that's around 2005 2003 20. That's when I was in primary 5. That's when I started that business. I'll go to a showcase in my state, Abia State. I'll go to a showcase. I'll go and I will collect phone from them. I will collect phone from them. They will give me phone because they know me there. They will give me phone there. I will come to my own school. There's a private school. You know, it's a private school. That's supply and demand. I will go to my school. I will take the phone there. Then when I get there, I will now give them. I will sell the phone to other students that are interested in buying phone. That's like like my senior students. My senior students, I will sell the phone to them. I will now take the money, remove my own gain, then carry the main money to the owner, the shop owner, and give it to him. I was doing that for a long time. I used that to raise capital in buying school book, because my father was not other rich. My father is a bishop. My mother is a teacher. My mother is a teacher. My father is, so you can see that they are all self. They are what's it called? They are working under the government. So my mom is a teacher and my father is a bishop. So now I'll take the money to them, then I'll take my percentage. Now, growing up, I worked in a bet Niger. I also worked in a bet. I sold pure water. Like I've been trading all my life. All my life I've been trading. I didn't finish my education. I only stopped at SS3. I didn't go to university. Who you are seeing now that is teaching you didn't go to university. I didn't go to university, but I'm smart. That's the thing. I'm smart, but I didn't finish my education because of I left off from my junior brothers, and my junior and my senior brother. I was the one that I was training them in school. I was like right from being a kid. I've been a hustler. I've been a hustler, right? From just imagine from primary 5, I've been a hustler. I made my first million at age 16. My first million naira, I made it at age 16. I've hawked pure water, I've gone to the market. I'll follow my mom to all these neighboring village markets, then buy things, come to our own village, help her sell it, sell my own, and make money and go to my school. Then in Bet Niger made me to understand how to take risk, how to manage risk very well in Bet Niger. So fast forward, to your question now. What kept me going? What kept me going is because I have it in me that I know that I'm a risk taker. So being a risk taker, I know that life, I have nothing to lose. I have nothing to lose in this life. I have nothing. All I have to lose in this life is just me. And again, my wife, my family, these two, my wife and my family, they kept me going. My wife kept me going because I have to hustle more to keep her beautiful and to buy her anything she wants. Anything she mentioned, I can buy it for her. My family, anything my family name, anything they name, I can get it for them. So that alone kept me going. I want to know more in the market. Do you if I used to tell them when when I did my first interview, I saw some comments that they were throwing me that this and that I did this, that I did that, that I'm lying, I'm doing that. But to me, it is me. I can't lie against, because in this forest industry, it's my wife that brought me out. It's my wife that made me to start teaching or own academy. My academy is 1 year plus now. My academy is 1 year plus. It's my wife that brought this out. Normally, you guys know me online. You don't even know what I do. I don't even come online like bragging or start making mouth. This is who I am, or start showing off. I don't do that online. Even till now, I don't even my wife will ask me to post this. I will refuse to post it because why? I don't like showing off myself online. I always like being me. I don't even come online to talk trash on someone or someone talk trash on me. You see me make a comment on that person. I don't do that because that's me. I'm like a quiet guy. I don't do those kind of thing. So my wife brought me out online. I own this academy. But to tell you the truth, like I'm someone that when I started trading with my real account. I didn't trade with demo. I didn't like practicing stage. I didn't do any demo account. I didn't do any. I started off with real account. I mastered with real account. I mastered risk management before even mastering how to trade because risk management is very, very important. People don't understand that. Risk management is very, very important. When you use proper risk management, accumulate it in profit, unless you know that you're flipping, unless you already have it in mind that you're flipping. That is when you can go against your trade. But flipping itself has a plan because I have a plan when I do tell my students. I always teach that to my students that flipping doesn't mean that you should fund account, you just flip. No. How you flip is when accumulated profit that you withdraw, then you withdraw, like you remove a percentage from it. You flip. If you lose it, that's all. You wait for next month, you do that again. So that's it. So let's continue with the question. Can I enter all position with 0.01? No, 0.01 is just for one position. One day I will be like you. No, don't be like me. Be more than me. Be yourself. Be more than what I am. A profitable trader. Surely you will be. You will be. It's a big win. You will surely be a profitable trader in this life. How much can I use to enter your academy? You don't need to use any amount unless you want to learn how to trade by yourself. You don't need to use any amount to enter my academy unless you want to learn how to trade by yourself or you want to subscribe to my premium channel. That's the only two ways you pay. You only pay for mentorship or you pay for signal channel. So if you want to pay for mentorship, the link is on my free Telegram channel on my social media platform. You can use the website and check out for the class that best suits you. I don't have any premium class now. I only have exclusive class, which means it's for 1 month and you will learn full strategy of how I trade. How much for the premium channel? That's not why we are here. Let me finish up with the price is on my website. You can check that out. So let's continue so I can round up. It's almost 2 hours. So now how to set break even. To set break even, I'm going to show you using my chart. I'm going to show you that using my chart. Okay, good. Now this is how you set BE or break even. Now let's switch to 3 minutes time frame. Now in a situation, let's say we enter this trade from this zone that is here. I hope you all can see my chart, right? You all can see my chart, right? So someone asked, please, how can I overcome fear in the market? I'm going to share this trading psychology plan signal copiers. I'm going to share it for only my channel. I will not share it to Instagram or TikTok. I'm only sharing it on my Telegram channel for my Boom Gang community. I'll share it. You can save it, or you can every morning you can watch it, master it, memorize it, and always follow it. That's how you become a profitable trader. So I will share it to my free Telegram channel. You guys can copy it out and use it. All right. So let's continue. So now let's imagine that this is a zone. Good. Now this is a good example for setting break even. Now we are going to long this market, which means we are entering for a long. Let me check if I can replay back. I can't back test. My subscription has finished. I'll subscribe later. I wanted to backtest so that we can use that as a good example, but I think my subscription has finished for this month, which I need to subscribe. So now imagine that we are on this position. Imagine that we are on this. How can I join your Telegram channel, please? So use the link on my bio, then click on my website, scroll down on my website, scroll down, you see Telegram channel, or you can use the link on my bio or any of my social media platform, Instagram or TikTok. But it's advisable to use Instagram so that you can be able, which is Mr. UD, Mr._UD01 on Instagram. Then you click on it, click on Linktree, then join through my Telegram channel from Linktree. Okay. Importance of break even. Importance of break even is that whereby trade has hit, because normally if you're on my Telegram channel, you know when trade hits TP1, TP2, I always set break even, because now we have already secured 60 pips. It's just for you to secure your profits so that you will not lose that profit. Do you understand? If the trades start going against you, you don't lose your profit back. So if you have already taken profit on TP1 and taken profit on TP2, you can use, when you take profit on TP1, then you set break even for TP2. If you are using only two positions, normally I use 3 positions. I use TP1, TP2, and TP3, which is 30 pips, 60 pips, and 100 pips. That's my major take profit target, always 100 pips. So now, if I've taken profit on TP1, taking profit on TP2, so break even is good, whereby if the trade start reversing, it will not go back and hit your stop loss. It will only hit your entry. If the trade reverse back to your entry, it will not close. The trade will close not in profit and not in loss. Do you understand it? The trade will close not in profit and not in loss. So that's the importance of break even. You use break even so that when the trade start reversing against you, it will not close in profit. It will not, unless you set the break even to be maybe at your TP1. Now let's imagine, now be on this chart. Now let's imagine that this is our TP1. Okay, let's use this. Let me set TP1. Okay, let's imagine that this is our TP1. This is our TP1. This is our TP2, and here is our TP3. Now let me push this a little bit up. Now, already you have seen the price has gone up, hits our TP1, which we have already taken profit on that. Now our TP2 hits our TP2, which I've already taken profit on that. So now price started going up, now started reversing back down. So normally you can use your TP1 as break even, the number that is for your TP1. If the number on your TP1, like now, let me use, for example, can you guys switch to our Telegram channel and go to the last trade that I dropped? The last trade that I dropped on our Telegram channel, go to the last trade that I dropped. On our Telegram channel, go to the last trade that I dropped. You can see the entry price is 3340, TP1 3345, TP2. This one was trade TP, which is this one was 150 pips profit. So TP1, which is 3345, 3350, TP2 3355, TP3. Now, if trade has hitten TP1 and hit TP2, now to set break even, you have to go to modify position. That position you are currently on, that is still running to hit your TP3, you can modify the position. Now, when you modify the position, this is how you set break even. Break even is not hard to set. It's just removing your stop loss. If your stop loss is at 3347, now you change your stop loss from 3347 to your entry point, which is 3348. That's break even. Which means if this market returns back to this entry point, it will now hit it, which is that stop loss that is set. Stop loss. You remember, stop loss is there to protect your capital from losing it all. Now it will protect you from that trade from entering a loss. It will protect you from that trade from entering a loss. It will now hit your entry point, which is that 3340. On that, you will see on the Telegram channel, the last trade that I dropped, the entry price is 3340. Now you set your break even, which means the trade is already up. Now you set break even, you set your stop loss, change your stop loss. Your stop loss is supposed to be 3334 on the channel. The stop loss is supposed to be 3334. Now you change the stop loss from being 3334, you change it to your entry price, which is 3340. So if price returns back to that 3340, it will close and not profit. You will not be in profit and you will not be in loss. If 3340 is where you entered it from, if 3340 is where you enter it from, not because of it's written 3340, you will now set your break even to 3340. If you enter from 3341, your break even, you change your stop loss to be that same entry point that you entered that trade from. If you entered that trade from 3341, that means you change it to 3341, so that if trade returns back to 3341, it will not close in loss and it will not close in profit. So me, I normally use TP1 to set my break even. I use TP1 to set my break even. What do I mean by I use TP1 to set my break even? If trade hits TP1 and hits TP2, then TP3, if it's going for TP3, I will change my stop loss. I will change my stop loss from that 3334 to 3345. I will change it from 3334. I will change it to 3345, which means the trade will return back to my TP1, just like on this chart. The trade will return back to my TP1. If it hits my TP1, it will close, and that's my first TP1 that I hit. It will close in that profit. I will make, like, if it is $100, $200, I will make like $200. Do you understand? It will close in profit on TP1. You know, I've already hit TP1, hit TP2. Now we are going for TP3, which is my last position. I will change my stop loss to be TP1. So if it returns back, it will hit TP1 and I will close that position will be closed by on profit of TP1. Do you understand it now, or should I explain more? Or more? But can we set break even at TP2? Yes, you can set. It's depending on you. You can set it at TP2, whereby it has already break even is when price, if it is a long position, if price is at the top, then break even should be at the bottom. If price is at the top, break even will be at the bottom. Do you understand? If it is a sell, break even will be at the bottom. If price is at the bottom, then break even should be at the top. You don't set break even when price is at the top. You set break even at the top. It will not allow you to change it. It has to be at the bottom. So if price is running at TP3, if it is going for TP3, just like here, price is going for TP3, you set break even at TP2. If price returns back, let me use something. Okay, if price returns back to this TP2, the position will close. You will see that the position will close by itself. Then if you set it at TP1, if price returns back to this TP1, it will close in profit, and TP2, it will still close in profit. Do you understand it now? That's how to set break even. Now, last one is take partial profit. To take partial profit, I'm going to use this to show you. I'm going to use this as a slide. I'll screenshot the current position that I'm running and I'll use it as a slide. Last one is take partial profit so that I can end this class and go and eat. Let me show you. Okay, I'm screenshotting it right now. And I'll circle it. That's how I will show you. I will screenshot, circle it. Good. You will understand it with this. If you don't understand it, that means you need to go and watch my YouTube video. You will understand it the way I'm going to show it to you. Okay. Hold on. Let me find. I think I should. Where is marker now? Okay, good. I've seen it. This one is not visible. I'm coming, guys. I'm trying to circle it so that you understand it clearer. Good. This is how you set break even. Sorry, this is how you take partial profit. To take partial profit, this is how you take partial profit. Okay, let's head straight to the chart. Good. Right, now let me share it to the screen. Good. Now, to take partial profits, good. Now, first of all, you click on any position. Now, look at this position that I'm currently on, 0.1. I'm using 0.1. Now, remember, take partial profit means closing half of the position that you are currently on, closing it in profit or in loss. So normally take partial profit, we only take it in profit. So you can see I'm currently on profit. Now, to take partial profit, you hold, like now I circled it, you can hold any position that you're currently on. When you hold on it, it will now show you this. Let me share it to the screen. When you hold on it, it will show you this. Good. I hope you guys can see my screen, right? I hope you guys can see my screen, right? Please, can you guys see my screen before I continue? Can you guys see my screen? Nobody is answering. Good. Nice. Now, once you hold on that position, it will now show you close position, modify position. Remember, if you want to set break even, is modify position you will click on. Then you change the stop loss to the entry point. Now, to take partial profits, you click on close position. When you click on close position, it's not going to close immediately. So when you click on close position, it will bring you back to this place. Now let me share my screen I'm following step by step. These are step by step on how to do it. Now I'm sharing it to the screen. I'm coming a minute. So good. I've shared it. Now let me open it here. Good. Now look at this. Now, when you click on close position, it will now bring out this. It will take you to this place. Now, remember, take partial profit. When you hear take partial profit, that means you want to close half of that loss size and close it in profit. So now, once you open it and you click on close position, now you will now change this your where I circled. Where I circled is where you input your loss size. Where I circled is where you input your loss size. So you change it from 0.1, like me, I'm using 0.1. It's depending on what loss size you are using. If you are using 0.12, you change it from 0.1 to 0.05. That's half of, if you plus 0.05 plus 0.05, it will give you 0.1. So 0.05, you change this number, you remove the 0.1, change it to 0.05. Then once you change it to 0.05, then you do this. Half of 0.05 is half of 0.1 is 0.05. If you are using 0.02, half of 0.02 is 0.01. But if you are using 0.01, there is nothing, I know if you laugh. There is nothing like take partial profit, because if you close, you have closed it all. There is no half of 0.01. The only is only from 0.02 that you can take partial profit. You can't take partial profit on 0.01. It's only from 0.02, because half of 0.02 is 0.01. So now let's continue. Let's continue. So let me share this. Let me share the last step. Now, the last step is what? Close. Now, this is the last step. Close by 0.1 by market. Now, when you change it to 0.05, that's half of 0.1. Then you click on this close by 0.1 by market with profit. When you close it, half of that 0.1 will now close to, it will now close in profit. Half of it will close in profit. Now the 0.05 will left running. Now the position will still be running, but you have closed half of it. You have closed half of it, but half of it will still be running. Do you understand it? Now remember, first step is hold this position. First step is hold your position, any position that you are currently on. Once you hold on it, then second step is you click on close position. When you click on close position, third step is what? Change your loss size. Change your loss size. If your loss size is 0.1, which is what is shown on the screen, if your loss size is 0.1, you change it to 0.05. Then last step is what? Click on this close buy, or if you're on buy and it's on profit, you close it, half of it in profit. Then that's all. You see that half of it will still be running, half of the position will be running, half of it will close in profit. That means you have taken partial profit. Hope you all understand it. If you have any question, drop your question before I end the live section. I hope this live section is interesting. If you have any question, drop your question before I end the live section. I hope this live section is interesting. Any question before we end the live section? No, I'm not laughing, you guys. I will never do such a thing. Good, good. I hope you all learned from it. So for those who are in UK that want to create account, that want to create account, you can download a VPN like I told you before. Then the link on my free Telegram channel. Use that to create accounts. I believe this live section was so interesting and helpful to you all. So now you all wait for next week and start trading with me. All right. So if you still don't understand how to place trade, you can rewatch this live section. You can rewatch it on YouTube. You can rewatch it on YouTube and learn from it. Thank you all, and God bless you all while we end this live stream. Thank you so much. Do you have any question? Let's ask question. If you have any question, you can throw your question. Yes, sir. Thank you so much for the knowledge shared. God will always bless you. Thank you so much. I appreciate too. Yes, I gained a lot. You're welcome. What if the chart is already going down in loss? Can I still close in partial? Yes, of course, you can still close. You can still close in partial loss. That is not just partial profit. You can close. Why it's called partial is you can take half of it. So if the trade is going bad and you don't want to use that loss size anymore, you want to reduce your loss size. So you take half of the. Just know that you take some losses and the remaining position will still be running. So that's how it works. So you can take partial loss, you can take partial profit. Either way. Boom gang for life. You all know that good daddy got you forever. Good daddy always is always for you all. Can I use 0.01 for each position? If, like I told you before, if your total position is 0.01, that means it's only one position that you're opening. But if you are using, like, if your calculation or your risk percentage you're calculating with 0.03, it doesn't mean that you have to open each position with 0.03. You can divide your 0.03 into 3. Then you open position with 0.01 each. All right. So thank you all and God bless you all. Boom.